Good morning, folks, and welcome to another video. Just check out this sunrise right here coming over Pensacola, Florida. You know, it is November 1st, but it's still pretty warm. And so what I'm gonna do is we are gonna start on the sound side. So right now we have southeast winds blowing 20 to 25 on the Gulf side. It's muddied up the water. The Gulf side is unfishable, but the sound side looks beautiful. I want you to look at how clear this water is. It is just absolutely gorgeous. And so we're just gonna go along and cast some artificials. As you see, okay, we've got sand flat, we got a sand flat mixed with grass. And I love when it's like that. And so let's go cast some artificials and see if we can get on a good early morning bite. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna start with here. Just a super simple lure, this little suspending jerk bait. It is a 17 MR Mirodyne. And I'm gonna wade out just a little bit just because I want to get to this little area where I can reach this grass and make some early morning casts in the grass. I can reach it right there. Let's see if there's something sitting in there. Because you never know, man. Could be some real good fish in here early morning. And guys, we're gonna move it down. So the beach, the point is just that way. And so we're gonna start on this grass flat and work our way to the point where we're gonna cast some big spoons and got a chance to catch some big fish at the point. So let's just see what happens. There's lots of mullet in here right now. Man, there's lots of mullet. Anytime you see mullet over grass, you have a good shot of hooking up something decent. So that is the goal. Man, this water is so clear. Good gracious. Look at it. This is as clear as you'll ever see the bay water, folks. It might be hard to get a bite in here. It's so clear. There's a fish. There's a fish. All right. I think I may have. Well, could be a trout. We'll see. This is going to either be a trout or a foul-hooked pinfish. One of the two. Oh, it's a trout. There we go. All right. We'll take him, guys. First fish of the day is a speckled trout. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Whoops. There you go. Man, that water's clear. Ooh, look at all the mullet. My goodness. I mean, giant big roe mullet. Heck yeah. Come on. Let's hook up with something decent here. There's a fish. There's a fish. That's a good fish there, guys. That's a decent fish there. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. What do we got here? Another trout, and they're getting bigger. They're getting bigger. This may be a keeper here. Check that out, y'all. Beautiful speckled trout. Whoa, there he goes. Whew. So I did measure him, and he was right on the legal limit, which is 15 inches in the state of Florida. So I was going to release him anyway, but that's funny. I've got a little combo here. I want to go over this combo because it's great for fishing the flats. I've got this 13 fishing reel spooled up with 10-pound braided line. I love 10-pound when I'm fishing the flats because you can make extremely long casts. I also have, let me show you the rod I'm using. This is a Ninja Dagger 7-foot, okay? Just a great light tackle rod with, again, this little suspending Mirodyne right here. So great setup. I had a feeling there was going to be some good fish in here just because of how how many mullet are in here. This is as many mullet as you will ever see. Like, it is insane. Like, if you have, and they're big, they're giant, big roe mullet. If you had your a little bag net right now, you could wrap them up, folks. Look, you can see them. There's another fish. Man, the trout are in here. That's another trout right there. Feels like a decent one too. This feels much better. Man, it's cool. Well, maybe not. Maybe he's about the same size. Yeah, another small guy. About the same size. That's okay. Look at him in the. We're having some action here, folks. Check it out. Look at that crystal clear water speckled trout in November. That is cool, huh? Right here at this little pier. This little pier always holds a few fish. So, all right, let's let you go, buddy. There he goes. We'll see you. Come on, get out of there. Get out of there. That's 3 fish so far. There's fish all in these mullet. I'm just waiting on a big one, man. Come on, give me something big. Like, I know they're in here. With this many mullet, there is no doubt that there's some good fish in here as well. But hey, I'll take action. That's like 3 fish and 4 casts, 5 casts, something like that. So. I'm probably going to accidentally snag one of these mullet in a minute because there's just that many of them. There's a fish. There's another fish. Yeah, they're in here. Yeah, they're in here, folks. Woo, 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 nice trout there. That's a keeper, I think. Oh yeah, that's a keeper for sure. Look at that. That beautiful speckled trout right here. Heck yeah. I'm not gonna keep the trout because if I get a real big one or decent one, I might, but really nice speckled trout. You know, if I get a redfish, I will probably keep the redfish and do a catch and cook with the redfish because I have not done a redfish catch and cook in a very long time. But I can tell you this, we are flat wearing the fish. Oh, look at that stingray right there swimming right by me. There he goes. There's 2 of them. Golly, they were coming right at me. I gotta be on high alert here. That's 4 fish in a matter of no time. I could only imagine what like a live shrimp under a popping cork would do. There's a fish, there's 5 fish, another one. It's every cast, guys. It is every cast right now. Yes, sir. It is absolutely every cast with these trout. I wasn't even really working it then, he just blew up on it. That is crazy. There we go. Look at that. How fun is it to catch them in this water right here? You could easily come here and limit out on trout. Good gracious. They're loving the chartreuse, Meridine, huh? Look at that beautiful guy right there. And I can assure you, I'm not sponsored by Meridine. Look at him, let's go. Oh, there we go, there we go. I'm actually not really sponsored by anyone. I just use what I like, what I enjoy in these mirror lures work. We've been using these mirror lures though since I was a little kid. Mirror lures been around a long time. You would think that with all these trout in here, that there would also be a redfish. There's a fish, there's another one. Man, it is every cast, y'all. Every single cast right here. This actually, believe it or not, feels like a foul hooked something. Feels like a foul hooked, a pinfish, or I don't know, maybe he's too big for a pinfish, but maybe this is, or maybe it's just a bigger trout. Whatever this is heavy. That's why I feel like it's foul hooked. Man, this is wild. I'm just gonna roll this uncut, y'all. Just uncut. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Foul hooked pin. That is a tank of a pinfish, though. I knew it was a foul hooked pinfish, man. I used to be the world record holder in pinfish, and that's not a joke. I caught one like 2 pounds when I was a kid, and it was the all tackle world record. I've got a plaque and everything. Now it has been beat out since then. I'm not the world record holder anymore. There's just a load of fish in here, but that is my claim to fame. There's another fish. Oh, he came off. Daggum. There are just acres of fish in here. My goodness. I almost didn't stop here. I was like, I'm gonna go to the point. And there's another one. I was like, I'm gonna go to the point and try to catch a bull red, because they should be there this time of year. But man, I love doing this. I mean, this water is just as clear as can be. Look at that. Oh man. You know, one thing that you will learn about my channel, if you're new to the channel, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do so. You know, interestingly enough, only about 25% of the people that watch my channel on a regular basis are subscribed. We'll see you, buddy. But one thing you will get on my channel is a mixture of absolutely every type of fishing. I freshwater fish, I saltwater fish, I boat fish, I land-based fish, pier fish, you name it. I like it all. And a lot of people don't know this about me, but prior to saltwater fishing a lot, I used to I grew up doing more freshwater fishing. We had a camp house on the Alabama River in Miller's Ferry, Alabama. There's a fish in Miller's. Oh, he came off. Dang, that was actually a good one there. Good gracious. If y'all know where Miller's Ferry is, we used to go up there every weekend and fish the Alabama River. We had a little boat. Those were some good times. Learned a lot about freshwater fishing up there. And so it's something I really enjoy. We used to do a lot of cat fishing at the lock and dams, a lot of bass fishing in the river. It's a good time. Look at that. He's coming right at me. Look at that guy. Get out of here. What are you doing? Like, he wasn't even scared. Am I really going to go through a whole cast right here without getting a bite? I feel like I am. I feel as though we make, no, oh, no, we're on. Folks, this is as good as it gets from action right here. Just a beautiful morning. My goodness. Hey, don't. I don't want to have to go to urgent care again and get a hook out of my hand. I've already done that once this year. And you know that trout are actually, especially when you're using these Mirrodine lures, or any lure with a treble hook for that matter, that speckled trout are famous for flipping hooks in people's hands, because these trout are so slimy. All right, these speckled trout have one of the craziest slime coats of any fish you'll ever see. There's a fish, there's another one. That's why you need a pair of pliers. Ooh, that's a pretty good fish, I think. You need a pair of pliers when you're doing this. I would not come out here without a pair of pliers. I'm just here to tell you. If this one's not foul hooked, he may be a little bigger. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a good keeper there, folks. That's a good keeper. Dadgum. Hey, come here. Come here. Oh, he came off. Look at that. That was a 16, 17 incher. That was a real nice keeper fish. Oh man, my lure messed up. I don't think I'm gonna get one on this time. That was a really nice keeper fish. There's another one. Ooh, he just hit it and missed it. I don't know that I've ever done this in November before. Yeah, my lure's messed up. They kept hitting at it and didn't get it. There we go. This is fun. Golly, this is fun. You know, one thing I like to do on my channel, there's another fish that I hope you guys enjoy, is just show you that you do not need a boat or an expensive boat to be successful. Just get creative with it. Ooh, yeah, there we go. There we go. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. This is another keeper right here for sure. Come on, buddy. Oh yeah, another keeper. Nice keeper there. Woo, yeah. That's the best one of the day for sure. Oh, look at him. He came unbuttoned too. That's okay. That is okay. We may not even be keeping fish today. I don't know. I love fried speckled trout, but I've done a lot of fried speckled trout on my channel, so we may just be catching and release. That right there could potentially be the universe telling me, Brant, don't keep fish today. Just relax and enjoy fishing. Oh God, dog. About jerked the rod out of my hand. Folks, is this the best speckled trout bite we've been on all year? I think it might be. I think it might be. Good gracious, what a speckled trout bite. I already would have my limit. That's another keeper. Nice keeper right there. Heck yeah. Woo! He's foul hooked, but that's a good one. So that's a keeper all day in the state of Florida. That's nice, and I'm actually going to keep him because he was bleeding and I tried to release him and he's not swimming off, so I will keep that guy. I went to the pier this morning, Pensacola Beach Pier, and I fished there for the first 30 minutes and it was the nastiest, ugliest looking water I believe I've ever seen. It was just no fish whatsoever. Nobody caught anything. And so I was like, well, let's make a move somewhere else and see what we can do. And my goodness, folks, it's paying off, I would say. And you know, my videos are not, you're not going to see any fancy editing in my videos. All you're going to see is just me out here fishing. And what my goal is for my videos, and y'all let me know if you like it, I want to feel like you're riding shotgun with me. I want you to feel like you're right next to me and we're wading this flat together, catching these fish. That is how I want to present my videos to you. I don't want to present my videos like this is Hollywood and I'm this amazing editor, because first of all, I'm not. I'm a terrible editor. Decent fisherman, terrible editor. So that's why I'm like, hey, we gonna just fish to good. Lord, look at the mullet. Oh, there's a fish. There we go. Man, this is fun. Oh, that may be the best one of the day. That may be something different. I don't know. That's hard to say. That's weird. And you know, I'm just gonna stay ahead of the comments on this, but I do always get comments and they're like, why are you going out fishing just for fun? Who fishes just for fun? Why don't you eat the fish? That's another keeper trout. They're, dadgummit, I left my pliers up here. Maybe he'll come off. And here's the thing. Let me explain this to you. I usually do catch and cooks on my videos all the time. I love doing catch and cooks. But there are days like today when I just like to enjoy the sport of fishing, you know? I am not mad about it. Love this, love it. Love that we get the opportunity to come out and do this, folks. Don't take it for granted. Every day that you get to come out and do something like this right here is a blessed day, because there's plenty of people that don't get to do that. Now, I will say this from experience. I used to be a guide, guided for 9 years. Well, there's another fish. Anytime I'm on a bite like this, that's this good, that's this quality, usually when the sun gets up, they stop biting, and the sun is just now kind of getting up, so I'm like, are they gonna stop? I don't know. God, another keeper. Look at that, dang. I would have already had my limit easy, which is 5 per person here in the state of Florida. Anytime you have a day like this, don't take it for granted, because I'm gonna tell you, a lot of people don't get how this YouTube game works. They think that I go out here and spend a couple hours catching fish in the morning, go home and put up a video. And that is not always the case, folks. Sometimes I'll spend 4 days trying to make content for you guys before I can get a video. So anytime I have a day like this right here, I'm thankful, I'm grateful, because this means I get to go home at 9 o'clock in the morning, have coffee with my wife, and enjoy the day. So it ain't always like that, and that's a big one. That's a good one. That is a good keeper. Another nice fish right here, folks. That sun is getting higher. I don't know how much longer this bite's gonna last. This is an outstanding redfish spot, and I just think any minute I'm gonna hang a redfish. I just don't know how I can. Oh my, are you kidding me? I caught so many fish on that dang lure, it just came off. Well, we gotta go find another lure. Good gracious. I just threw my lure off. Hey, look, I'm showing the good, the bad, and the ugly today. Mostly good, mostly good. We've had a fantastic morning. I'm gonna try it just because I'm like, there's so many dang fish here. I'm just gonna see if I can get bit on a topwater plug. All right, because that'd be awesome if I could. Okay. This is the Moonwalker, made by Saltstrong. Haven't used a topwater plug in a while on the channel, but I'm also not afraid to. I also need a new leader. My leader's too short, but you know what? Fish are biting and I ain't got time. I ain't got time to worry about stuff like that. All right. Well, it'd be nice if they were biting the topwater as good as they were biting the suspending, but I doubt that's gonna be happening. I will say, this Moonwalker looks like mullet, and there's a lot of big mullet in here, so I'm like, if I throw one of these little mullet through the flat, are these trout just not gonna be able to resist it? I don't know. We'll see. I'll make about 10 casts with it. If we don't get a bite, we're going back to the Maridine, I can tell you that. All right, I just want one explosion on this topwater plug. That's all I want, just one blow up. That's the money shot right there. It's just a little walk the dog action, walking it back and forth. Come on, walking it back and forth. I know they're looking at, oh, we just blew up on it. We just had a blow up. Okay, okay. It wasn't though like a full-blown attack. It was like, I'm just here to see what you are, but I'm not committing. Uncommittal. It's okay. I feel good about our chances here. Ooh, he hit it. That was a hit. That was a hit. Oh, come on. Oh, man, he blew up on it good. That was a good blow up. He's hitting it again. He's hitting it again. Come on. Come on. Oh, man. They're still hitting it. They're just not committing. Come on. That is so cool, though. Just to see them blow up like that is so cool. You know, I might do this as like a very just long video with very few cuts, just because it's that good. There's that much action. We're just gonna fish all morning together here. This is just gonna be a video with very few edits. Very few. We're gonna fish for an hour, maybe more. Come on, stupid. Come on, they're just trying, oh, there he goes. Oh, they're trying so hard. They're trying so hard. Last cast, and I'm going back to the Meridine. If this jet ski, oh, there's a fish on the topwater. On the topwater, yes sir. Yes sir, I said last cast. And it worked, so it can't be my last cast. We all know the last cast rules here on the channel. This might be the best fish of the day too. Just a nice keeper, good solid keeper fish. Oh look, Redfish is eating him. Holy smokes, Redfish is trying to eat him, guys. Look at this, look at this. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, he's chasing him. Redfish is literally trying to eat this guy. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. Hold on. I can't believe it, that was a big bull red trying to eat my daggum trout. And that's a nice trout. Good gracious. Good gracious. I had to get this thing unhooked. Unbelievable. Unreal. If I'd have had like a bait ready to pitch right there at this redfish, it'd have been all she wrote. See you, buddy. Thank you. Another keeper. It'd have been all she wrote. I should have kept that pinfish. Golly, that was wild. That was absolutely crazy. I mean, the trout was obviously too big for that redfish to eat, but it's trying. That's crazy. That was wild. And that was not a small redfish, all right? That wasn't your little keeper size redfish right there. That was an absolute mammoth. Maybe I'll hang a small trout. It'll get eaten. Let's see. Oh, he just got blown up on again. There he is. There he is. There's a fish. There's a fish. Another one. Another one. Oh, oh, oh. Is that redfish trying to eat it again? I can't tell. That's a decent fish too, man. Golly. We are hammering the trout this morning. As good of a trout bite as you can possibly have. It's funny, they gotten bigger too. As the morning gets later in the morning, the bigger the fish get. Like, that's a good trout right there. Nice big keeper. Barely hooked on the topwater plug here. Salt strong moonwalker for the win. Oh, I dropped my pliers. Daggone it. All right, buddy. Let you go. There we go. Man, what a morning. What an absolute morning. That's 2 in a row on the topwater plug, guys. I'll take it. There's another bite. Come on. Come on. He just hit it again. Just got another hit. I want that big red to explode on this moonwalker. That's what I really want to happen. Come on. Come on. Shameless plug, but I do sell real estate in this beautiful area. If you ever want to move here, hit me up. All my information is linked in the description below. They're on it. They're on it. When they're hitting behind it like that, don't stop working it. Just keep it going. Keep it going. You know, redfish, even though you would think, a lot of people think of redfish as bottom feeders, but I have caught a many a redfish on topwater plugs. When we used to tournament fish for redfish, one of the ways we would pre-fish is we would throw topwater plugs because you would get a lot of miss hits. We'd only keep one hook on them because we weren't really trying to catch the fish. And we would hit banks where we thought there would be fish. And when we started getting a lot of blow-ups like that, we would know that's a hot bank and you could come back there and fish it. So the topwater lure was a great search bait when I used to tournament fish for redfish. Great search bait. I know you are gonna ask about my green bracelet. It is because I've been to the pier this morning. The pier was terrible. Don't go to the pier unless you just want to have a bad day until this water gets a little bit cleaner. I did switch back to the Meridine because I cast it about 20 more times and I got 0 bites on topwater plugs. So we're going back with the Meridine. And I know what, you know, a lot of people might say, Brent, if you go to a soft plastic right now, you'll catch a redfish. And you're probably right. But you know what? I'm having a lot of fun throwing these hard baits right now. And so I'm just gonna keep throwing these Meridines. And they're also great baits to throw over grass. And I've caught a lot of redfish on Meridine lures. So I'm not counting myself out yet, okay? I can't believe I just made a full cast. Ooh, I was gonna say I just made a full cast without catching a fish. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? Is that sun finally high enough that that our morning's over? I feel that that might be the case. Now, on a day that if we had cloud cover, nope. Oh, that was a good bite. Never mind. They may still be biting. If we had cloud cover, they would bite all morning. For sure. But we don't. It's going to be sunny today. The bite has definitely gotten worse. Oh! I'm going to keep talking. There he is. I'm on. He's just swimming. Oh, he's off. He's off. He's off. Dang. Come on. I'm going to keep talking crap about the bite. It's terrible. The bite's awful. Worst bite of the year. That fish came off too. Good gracious. What is wrong? I got 2 treble hooks on here. I've already caught about 3 trout limits this morning. I'm just going to keep walking down, maybe hit some new water, and see if I can get lucky with a red. Those reds will be in those mullet schools, which are right in front of me, by the way. Another stingray. Man, you got to watch out for these guys. I'm just telling you, because I want to show you all this. Like, this guy's right here in front of me, right at the tip of my rod tip, and they're just everywhere. So you definitely do need to be on the lookout. I shuffle my feet, which means I don't pick my feet up like that, like normal. I shuffle them to, in case one's buried in the sand, it'll run off real quick. That's a little, good little trick. There's another one. God, they're everywhere. These stingrays. Oh, look, there's a pompano. My goodness, there's all kind of stuff in the flat. A pompano just swam right by me. Oh my gosh, there's another stingray. Now that one is buried up. Look at this, guys. I want to show you all this. Right at the tip of my rod. Right at the tip of my rod. He's not moving. I just got him to go there. I just got him to go. There we go. Get out of here. There's a fish. There we go. There we go. These stingrays are out in full force today, folks. Another nice trout right here. Come on, buddy. What's interesting about these stingrays is I've ran them off from the same spot about 5 different times, and I keep looking at, oh look, they're coming, another one. They're coming in. They're like coming in. They want to be right here where I'm at. There's another one at the tip of my rod tip. They're just trying to, he just buried out of sight. Look at this, guys. You can barely, you just see the front of him now. Look at the sand over the top of his back. Get the heck out of here. And I'm hitting him with my, there he goes. God, what is going on? Like usually once you scare one, you're good, I thought. Guys, what the heck? That was an amazing Flats morning right here, folks. Let's move it on down a little ways and see what else we can run into. The beach is pretty sporty today. Y'all check this out. Find the best spot to set up and start casting. I've got this ES casting metal tied on, which is great for windy conditions because it's windy on this side. We're not blocked anymore. Missed him. Golly. That was a good bite there. Dadgummit. That was a real good bite. All right, that means there's some fish around here, folks. I'm just gonna cast this rip right here. This is kind of where the Gulf meets the bay. And let's see if we can get bit. Could be big reds, could be Spanish, could be anything in here. Oh, it's rough, man. This is crazy how rough this water is right here. It's the current is what's bad. Like if I went a little bit further, I wouldn't be able to do this because the current is just awful. Apparently they've got an air show this morning and there's like 29 million people out here. I could barely find a place to park. I didn't get the memo. Well, folks, I think that is going to do it for today. Nothing much happening out here on the beach. If you enjoyed that video, please shoot me a big thumbs up. Everything I'm involved with linked in my description below. We will catch you next time.